Okay, who are we missing? Where's Alicia and Joe? Okay, so we're going to go to the open portion now. We've adjourned back into the open portion, and we have a presentation from representatives from SBC Waste. It's all yours.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, city officials. We are excited. I just wanted to give you guys some brief updates about the city rollout with SBC. I left the official approved welcome packets all on your tables, and also the flyers for explaining about the waste management cans and SBC exchange cans that we'll be discussing here briefly. Yes, it is. Oh. Yes, it is. Carts are being delivered to our new location, actually right outside the city of Berwyn, 1313 Circle. We successfully purchased a property in Forest View, which is right outside the city boundaries, which is great, 6 acres. As I was talking to Mr. Sheeler, all the trucks have been delivered and ready to go. We have about 9 trucks just sitting there now on a daily basis, not really doing anything, but it's better to have the trucks in place than be waiting on for deployment day, which is great. Karen was able to successfully get those trucks expedited with Mac and the president of Mac Trucks, which is great, so we're excited. All the hires have been ready, so a couple guys from Waste Management actually will be coming on, so they're in your city alleys, and they already know your city alleys, a couple veterans that have been with them for quite some time. Basically, come March 1st, we're going to be starting to deploy the carts, starting into Monday's route, working our way day by day all the way into Friday's route, ending before April 1st. As the packet says, we cannot guarantee an exact date for the carts, but starting March 1st, most likely you're going to be getting your carts within that first week. Ending in Friday's routes, you'll be closer to the end, starting April 1st of receiving your carts. We're letting residents know if you don't receive your carts until after April 1st to contact our offices immediately. We're going to be going off the city address list that you guys have provided to us. So every single one of those addresses will make sure that they receive their carts in a timely manner. I'm going to stop real fast and let Sandra, I know I spoke a lot there, just translate a little bit into Spanish as well.
Oh gosh, good evening. Muy buenas tardes, gracias por recibirnos. Estamos muy contentos y orgullosos de ser parte de su comunidad y de su ciudad de Berwyn. Para empezar, quiero simplemente comentarles que hay un folleto enfrente de ustedes, el cual describe que la entrega de los contenedores, tanto el de basura de las 3 medidas, 95 galones, 65 galones y 35 galones, serán entregados, empezamos el día 1 de marzo y haremos entregas cada semana y a más tardar el día 1, que es el día que empezamos con ustedes, ya todos tendrán sus contenedores también.
Before you go on, for the record, could I have your name?
Sandra Barbosa, thank you.
And Sandra Barbosa is one of my trusted colleagues that I've worked with for many, many years. She's been with many different other garbage companies and has excellent customer service, in my opinion, and I love her almost like a sister. So she's me and her work together hand in hand with a lot of stuff. She oversees the call center and a lot of our legal stuff, and she's just an exponential woman. So thank you again for being here tonight. So a couple of things we want to talk about with the new program to the residents. Every resident will be, I brought the cards here so the residents can see their new 95 black for trash that they're going to be receiving. It does say trash only on the lids. 65 for the recycling. 65 for the recycling, and it does have all the recycling items and what's accepted and different materials of what cannot be recycled and what's unacceptable. I'm going to get to the 35s in a little bit later for the composting and yard waste programs we're offering. So all residents can see these will be your new standard cards. Please keep in mind green is for recycling and black is for trash. It's going to be a lot easier for residents to visualize what they're going to be seeing in their alleys. And of course the lids will all be brand new, showing what's recycling on top of the lid and trash only.
Sí, estas son las 3 medidas, como comentaba, de los contenedores que vamos a entregar. El de 95 galones, que es este negro, es para todos los residuos, lo que es basura. Este aquí de 65 galones viene siendo para todo lo que es material reciclable. Los artículos que son reciclables están anotados precisamente arriba de la tapadera de este contenedor verde. El contenedor de reciclaje sí está identificado por su color, que es un color verde. Y el más chico ahí lo usamos para poder mezclar, como quien dice, la verdura, comidas así que podemos fertilizar. Para si tienen alguna preferencia, pues también damos esa opción.
If you're a resident in the city of Berwyn and you request an additional cart, we are offering that program. It's a one-time purchase fee only of $85 for your additional trash cart. That's you can get unlimited amounts of extra trash carts just for $85 per trash container. If you own a waste management cart currently, you'll be keeping those carts with the waste management, and SBC will be coming on supplying a sticker to place over your waste management carts. SBC will haul and pick up those cans. We strongly suggest you could switch out your waste management owned can to an SBC black can for a one-time swap out fee of $35. So if you already own a waste management can, we will swap out your waste management can for a new black SBC can for a one-time swap out fee of $35. If you're looking to purchase additional cans, it's a one-time fee of $85 per container.
Tenemos contenedores también adicionales para los que gusten tener un contenedor adicional, por ejemplo, de basura. Podemos hacerles otra entrega adicional por un precio de $85, $85. Y si gustan, si tienen algún contenedor que aún pertenece a la compañía de Waste Management, y se quedan con él, nosotros podemos poner una calcamonía sobre el nombre de esa compañía para que tenga la calcamonía de SBC. Lo pueden usar. Hacemos también un intercambio si gustan, lo podemos retirar y darles uno nuestro por $35.
In regards to the carts all have a RFID tracking tag on it, and they're all number coded. Your carts will be tracked by your address. We strongly suggest if you're mixing up cans with your neighbors, we will be tracking them per the address of the home. So if they do go missing or a neighbor calls, we'll be able to go down that alley and track it with the RFID tag that's on it and also the cart number that's on it. If you can see here on the front, then I'll turn it. They are all tracked by number, and there's a QR code scanner that's on it that we could shoot it and track it with that resident's address. This will be tracked with every address that's in the city of Berwyn.
Además, queremos comunicarles que algo nuevo que estamos haciendo, cada contenedor tiene su propio número de identificación. Ese número de identificación está localizado en el frente del contenedor, como pueden ver aquí. En esta parte, esto nos da a saber a qué dirección, a qué hogar pertenece el contenedor que hemos entregado a ustedes. Entonces, queda registrado por si hay que localizarlo, por si se pierde. De esa manera podemos identificar.
SBC is offering free electronic removal for all residents. This is in regards to TVs, all electronic cell phones, laptops, computers. This is a free service to the city and the residents. When we will pick this up either at your front door or at your back door alley. We ask you to call the 312-522-1115 number to schedule that pickup with one of our customer service agents, and they will kindly work with you that better accommodates you to have that item removed. It does not have to be on service day. We'll be in town 5 days a week, every day. So if you need a special day, if you're out of town and your pickup day is on Tuesday, but you would like to get the item removed on Friday, we'll be kindly able to do that for you free of charge. This also includes white good items such as refrigerators, hot water tanks, stoves, air conditioning units is now included in that service. And again, just by contacting SBC, we'll have those items removed for free.
Además, también podemos recoger artículos como una estufa, un refrigerador, un aire acondicionado, artículos que son electrónicos, computadoras. Este tipo de artículos se pueden recoger 5 días a la semana, nada más de que nos llamen, por favor, al servicio al cliente. Ahí les toman su llamada y pedir que vengan a recoger su artículo. lo podemos hacer el mismo día, el día siguiente, nada más con que nos llamen para poder hacer esa, como decimos, esa recogida especial.
Hazardous waste is also included in your programs, such as paint, oils, latexes. All those that are in question, please contact our office at the 312 number, and a customer service agent will be able to help you with any of those materials. Shredded needles, stuff like that, and all that is also included free of charge in your New City program.
Además hacemos lo mismo, pedimos que llamen por favor a la oficina de servicio al cliente. Ese es el teléfono general que tenemos de 312-522-1115. En este número pueden llamar para programar, ir a recoger lo que puede ser botes de pintura, tal vez, productos que son de latex, como decimos aquí, y aparte, latex, ok, aceites, lo que viene siendo cazuelas. Okay, también pintura de aerosol, de spray. Igual podemos recoger esos contenedores si ustedes llaman a nuestra oficina de servicio al cliente y hacen su pedido de que salgamos a recoger.
All residents will be receiving a welcome packet on cart deployment date. This welcome packet will be attached to your carts, attached to the handles of the carts, or either on the front lid right here attached to this portion here. It will be in Spanish and English. As soon as you receive your new carts, please stop using the waste management carts. Go ahead and use the SBC carts as soon as you receive your new carts. As we deploy our carts, waste management will be behind us removing their carts. They cannot remove their carts if there's garbage or recycling material in those carts. Please talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends and family members, and let them all know as soon as they see their new carts in the alleys, stop using the waste management carts. We cannot stress this more strongly about this. Start using these. Waste management will start emptying the SBC carts until April 1st, and that's when SBC will start emptying our carts.
Queremos también comunicarles que a partir del momento en que ustedes reciban su contenedor de la compañía nuestra, SBC, que dejen de usar, por favor, los contenedores de Waste Management. No podemos estresarlo lo suficiente. Es muy importante que recuerden, por favor, de no utilizar los contenedores de Waste Management ya una vez que ustedes hayan recibido los contenedores de SBC. Tenemos entendido que Waste Management va a venir detrás de nosotros, así como vamos entregando nosotros nuestros contenedores, ellos van pasando a recoger el de ellos. Sin embargo, no podrán retirar sus contenedores si es que tienen basura. Entonces, por favor, recuerden comunicarles a sus amigos, sus familiares, sus vecinos, que por favor empiecen a usar los contenedores de SBC. Ahí pueden vaciar la basura ya una vez que reciban su entrega. También habrá un folleto que incluye todos los detalles de nuestro servicio que vamos a empezar a proveer a ustedes, que viene siendo justamente lo que ven a mis espaldas. Este folleto va a estar apegado a esta parte del contenedor o tal vez amarrado aquí en la agarradera del contenedor para que ahí puedan tener los detalles a la mano.
Couple new things. The residents are allowed still one bulk item per pickup, which includes a mattress or a couch. You are allowed one bulk item for free and no additional charge. If you need extra items to be removed, please contact our offices and a customer service agent will be able to give you a quote. We highly recommend you send pictures into the Berwyn at sbcwastesolutionsemail.com, which is also on this welcome packet and flyer. All residents can contact us via email. If you are not able to email, you can simply call us at our phone number as well. Our offices are 4 miles away. Feel free to stop in and say hello and meet the team also if you want.
Artículos que vienen siendo adicionales son de bulto. Estos artículos tienen derechos a retirar, de poner fuera un colchón, por ejemplo, un sillón, un mueble, un sofá, sin ningún cargo adicional. Sin embargo, si tienen algún artículo de bulto que venga siendo más de uno, entonces no tienen más de que llamar a la oficina y hacernos saber qué es lo que ocupan que retiremos. Ahí nuestro representante de servicio al cliente les va a pedir una foto para que la envíen a través de correo electrónico y nos dejen saber qué es lo que vamos a retirar para poderles presentar una cuota, un precio, y ya ustedes deciden si autorizan el retiro de ese mueble adicional. El correo electrónico viene en este paquete aquí, es un correo electrónico establecido precisamente para Berwyn, y igual, o pueden llamar a la oficina. Igual les invitamos a que pasen por ahí el día que gusten. Estamos ahí de lunes a viernes, de 8 a 5 de la tarde, si gustan saludar al equipo y llegar a conocer.
Yard waste collection will remain the same. It will be the same day as your pickups for trash and recycling. SBC will be offering a new program to the city as well with a composting mixed in with your yard waste program. We're going to be offering 35-gallon size carts, 65-gallon carts, and 95-gallon carts for purchase for your new yard waste and composting program. You can continue to use your same personal carts for yard waste. You do not have to adopt into this program. This is something new that the city is offering to the residents at their cost that they have to pay separately to SBC Waste Solutions. For a 35-gallon cart, it's a one-time charge per year for unlimited of $199 per season. A 65 is $289 per season, and a 95 is $299 per season. And this is including all of your food scraps and yard waste that can be mixed organically. And it also helps better the environment.
Vamos a ofrecer también para ustedes adicionalmente el servicio para lo que viene siendo sus escombros de yarda, que viene siendo, por ejemplo, las ramitas del árbol, el pasto, hojas. Para eso también tenemos ofreciendo lo que viene siendo estos contenedores a lo que le llamamos composting, para los que gustan desechar de, por ejemplo, verduras. Your composting, Sean, items are? Desperdicios de comida, todo lo que esté relacionado con desperdicios de comida le llamamos composting. Tenemos estas 3 medidas disponibles para ustedes, para nuevamente los desperdicios de la yarda o desperdicios de comida, para lo que viene siendo reciclaje orgánico. Hay gente que se interesa en eso y las 3 medidas van de tal precio. Cobramos por temporada. La temporada viene siendo, para el tamaño más chico de 35 galones, vienen siendo 199. Y tenemos la medida mediana, que viene siendo 65 galones, un precio de 289. Y tenemos aquí el más grande disponible también para ustedes por la temporada, viene siendo un precio total de $299. La temporada cubre típicamente desde que empieza la primavera hasta que terminamos, y ya viene siendo a los últimos de noviembre, principios de diciembre. Les haremos saber, todo queda anotado en el calendario.
The yard waste and compost will be collected weekly on your normal collection service day.
Is that all year long, or is it only summer?
That's from April 1st to January 2nd.
Because that's
Yeah. And just getting back to the compost, for some more examples is if you have a plate of pasta, you could dump the plate of pasta inside. If you have pizza, just take it out of the pizza box, you could dump it inside. All food types, including bones as well. Chicken bones, turkey from Thanksgiving, ham bones from Christmas.
unwrapped, right?
Unwrapped, free of all plastic and any paper materials or anything like that. Also, another standard flyer will be on your carts, just explaining the waste management transition with SBC and waste management. Again, I'm going to stress this again one more time. Please do not use the waste management carts. As soon as you receive the SBC carts, start immediately using your SBC carts. If you need additional carts, SBC will be out delivering. Please contact us. The company that will be out there delivering, please do not ask them for additional carts. Please contact our office. Additionally, we'll be gathering that information for additional carts. Miss If you're missing carts, if you haven't received your carts by April 1st, please contact our office, and we'll make sure to deploy them as soon as possible.
Además, con la entrega de contenedores viene este volante que está aquí a mis espaldas. Trae información básica de cómo comunicarse con nosotros en nuestra oficina. No podemos estresar lo suficiente lo importante que es que a partir de que reciben estos contenedores de nuestra compañía SBC, empiecen a usarlos y dejen de usar los contenedores de Waste Management. Además, si de casualidad no han recibido su contenedor, se les perdió, ocupan uno extra, o no les ha llegado, no es que no estén en la lista, pero les invitamos a que llamen a la oficina de servicio al cliente para asegurarnos de que salimos luego para hacer la entrega y ustedes tengan su contenedor.
Yes. Go on.
You ever think about maybe putting a sticker with your phone number on the card?
Well, the phone number's on all of this as well, but there's QR codes that direct the residents directly to our address as well.
Well, I'm just saying, when this is gone, right, and this is gone, and a resident has an issue, it'd be nice to have maybe the phone number for business on the card.
We used to do that. A lot of companies started getting away from the number. They just started putting their logos on everything. If you look at LRS or Waste Management, it's kind of strictly just their logo now. But I could talk to the cart manufacturer. I believe they're already produced, but I could talk to them and see if I can hurry up and change stuff. I can look into it though.
But you're also saying like a sticker too would work, right?
Yeah, we can always
Yeah.
add a sticker. Yeah. As they're delivering, I could have somebody set up a sticker maybe on the top where they see it. Most people are visual on when they look at the lids.
Just so they get the hang of
Yeah.
who you guys are, and because they'll either be calling City Hall or one of us for the number constant, because these, I was just telling people to use on your fridge.
I was talking with Ruth about also maybe having a magnet made as well, just explaining the holidays, the days that they would have off that they could put on their refrigerators.
Yeah, with the phone number, because I know that.
It would be phone number, would call SBC. I was thinking about having a nice, I was going to send something over for city's review to approve. I brought that up today.
I have a question too. So Sean, I'm looking at your sample bin, the medium one, and I'm noticing that the top is the same color. Is that just here as is that exactly how the cans are going to be when they're delivered?
This is exactly how they're going to look.
Why are we doing black lids?
It's just the standard for all of our communities have the same. We don't have any issue with contamination with them because most people see the bodies.
That's the same issue I have right now at Waste Management in my community. That was one of the questions that I had brought up that I wanted remediated if we had stayed with them. Because it's very confusing. Those labels actually wear and tear after a while. You can't really see them.
Well, these are stamped. This is not a label. This is actually stamped into the lid itself.
I don't think people really read that stuff. I think they just see a bin and they toss it in. I don't think they spend the 2 seconds it takes to say, oh, let me read this to see if it's recycle or waste. So
I can place an order for lids. I can as well. I can place an order.
I think that's what you had to when we had our conversations the multiple times you were here.
Was the green card itself. I don't think the lid was ever discussed, but that's my apologies for not making that clear on that side. I apologize. I was just going off our standard, what all the other communities we have this, and we've never had really any issues with it, but I understand what you're saying. But, in the snow, when there's snow on top of them, you're still going to see the green and the black. Usually the lids are not the biggest problem. It's the body of the carts I've experienced, especially when there's snow on it, because then they have no clue which one is which. But the lids will be cheap. I mean, I could order 20,000 lids, and for any residents who are confused, I could just swap them out and have the lids taken off and put the new lids on.
I just remember having the conversation, so I'm just a little surprised that they're the same.
I'll talk to my car manufacturer and work on getting some green ones placed. I think maybe the bodies is the biggest thing people see, especially when you're driving through. But I understand your concerns about the lids being the same. And people, you're correct. I'm not like to read, but you do see the green and you do see the black. But again, like I said, I can place an order for some lids as well, some green ones.
I think what's complicated about Berwyn with Waste Management is there's just so many iterations of carts over the years. Like we had the brown ones, we
Yeah.
had some, I think had yellow tops, green tops, but hopefully refresh helps people get it. And
I've driven through
It's
town,
clear.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
mixture, yeah.
yeah.
Just getting back into it real fast, attached is the new city map for collection. Couple small changes, a couple streets did change over to different service days, but for the most part, we tried to keep everything almost identical to what your current program was. For the residents to see, this will be your new collection maps. Obviously, Monday starting in the blue, green starting in the Tuesdays, purple for Wednesdays, I'm sorry, green for Thursdays, and then Fridays for red. If any residents have any questions, this will be also included in your welcome packets when the cards get deployed. So there'll be the initial welcome packet itself, the additional one in Spanish, and then obviously the collection map as well, so you can keep it for you and put it in your house.
A mis espaldas está el mapa que hemos compartido con los residentes en este folleto que vamos a entregar. Básicamente lo que viene siendo es el programa de recolección. Los días de la semana, por ejemplo, por la mayoría tenemos el programa idéntico a como ustedes están acostumbrados. Pero si pueden ver aquí a mis espaldas, lo que viene siendo en azul viene siendo el día lunes. La zona azul es para recoger día lunes, la zona amarilla es para recoger día martes, la morada viene siendo para recoger día miércoles, verde para recoger el día jueves y luego rojo para el día viernes. Nuevamente entregamos en este folleto los detalles en inglés, en español, inclusive este mapa.
Can you share what streets or what neighborhoods have been adjusted?
I don't have a copy of the old waste management map on me, but yes, I could,
Because I think those
work
people
with Ruth,
need,
she
like,
maybe send out
personal,
we could send out an email tomorrow.
A little bit between the green and the purple. because
Correct.
It was really cut up. Now it's just a lot clearer because I think it'll be much easier for the drivers this way with it nice and clear. You'll have less misses. Before it was really cut up between the green and the purple area.
Yeah, it's mainly those two sections were the most, they were blending into each other, and we try to keep it as clean as possible, so not everybody knows.
Zones are exactly the same.
okay, so what I'm saying is if, like, that green will impact me, so I want those addresses, those streets now, so they
No
can
problem.
let
It's
know.
currently on our city's
It's on the
website.
site,
Our
okay.
current ones are
That,
currently-
that
The old
list
and the-
out the new, okay.
And then just compare with the new one.
Yeah, figure out which ones, okay.
So Ruth, in my ward, there's 3 streets that are changing, so that's Oak Park, that's Wesley Euclid and Oak Park. So those 3 streets will now be on Mondays versus Tuesdays. So will there be, I know is there gonna be, other than the map going out to those change in routes?
Just to the map is gonna be going out. We'll have the map going out to each household. In addition, it will also be on our city's website where we have the current maps and sections for that. I would also recommend if you're gonna be having a aldermanic, meeting for your residents to attend, SBC has been going to those different ones, and I'm sure they'll bring those maps also. That would be a great way to do it also. And if you need any of the images, the city, is putting it on their social media. You can reach out to communications if you wanna share some of that onto your aldermanic site also.
We could,
So the
we could
one-
potentially do an ENS also advising people of some of the changes, so they can pay attention to the materials when they're first distributed. So I'll talk to communications about doing that, because that would be very important for the changes. So we have to tell them, pay attention to the materials you're receiving, so that you're aware of what changes are going to be.
Because the one delivery that they're getting sent to the homes, the product is going to be what's tagged on the bins. So there won't be anything additional than that.
There's been other stuff that I believe communications is working on with respect to delivering to each house also.
And a mailer as well you guys are doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she talked to the delivery guy, I know that. So, but I don't know if the map is.
I believe when I talked to Claudia, we were going to include that map, yeah. I said it was important to have that in there with it.
Because my only concern is like in my ward, the multi-units that have a non-occupying owner who may not share that with tenants.
Well, your ward though is gonna have most of the private service and most of those multi-units.
ones where they have those super large, I call them bookends, because they're 9 or more.
It's in your ward that would be private schools.
Right, but there's still a lot of 2 to 3 flats in between those bookends.
We still need this material and we'll do the EMS, if there are our EMS systems.
So if not, could I just like maybe get copies for each one of those households? I don't mind dropping them off myself.
I'll
I
ask
could do that.
communications to reach out to you.
Yeah, communications, they're working with John to get all this stuff done, so yeah, they would have it.
I think a letter and a visit would be best for that, because
Yeah.
they won't know.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
delivery, we're delivered every floor, and that every tenant may get it in those 2 or 3 flats. So we'll see what extras and.
Okay.
Please keep in mind, every cart for trash will have the information packet attached. So if it's a multi-unit property, there'll be multiple flyers attached to each cart that they get. Also, in regards to the private buildings, that are, more than 4 units, they've already been contacting SBC for private, for personal services as well. We've had an extremely large amount already sign up with us to start, so they've been canceling their privately owned others that they contracted on and reaching out. We're giving all those people a 40% discount if they switch over to SBC as well, so.
Is recycle offered to bigger units, commercial units like that?
If the owner wants it, but we do always push it. But if sometimes they don't want to do it.
Something also, an extra that SBC is offering is for the electronic pickups. They are actually, instead of just doing a community day, they're actually allowing that for even commercial units, so 5, 6 flats. So they could just call the customer service number and then they could arrange that pickup with that residence. So that's an extra way to help with the recycling of electronics, paints and chemicals. That's something extra that they're offering.
Yep.
At no extra charge.
If they don't personally have us, for free. But I mean, if somebody's got 2 laptops, we'll take it. We're really easygoing. We're not stricting them to that. I mean, and if they have a refrigerator and a stove and they're doing a remodel, we'll just take it all at the same time. It's free no matter what. I got to go there the next week, so might as well grab it all at the same time.
They're also looking at doing a box for, to recycle batteries here at City Hall. So if that way, it's a lot cheaper for them instead of having someone just go once a week to go grab the batteries. We'll have a box here that residents can put those, and then they'll pick them up as necessary.
Yeah, I do experience you have someone who saves a small Ziploc bag of batteries instead of sending the driver. We could direct them to drop it off at City Hall. We're going to have a battery recycling and a light bulb recycling container as well. At no additional charge to them. Other than that, is there any questions for us?
I have several questions, and they might be redundant, and I'm sorry if they are. You did say you can use paper bags for yard waste, right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, but if they need a yard waste container, they have to purchase it?
You can use your personal yard waste container that you currently have. We are offering a rental program if they want an SBC container for yard waste.
Okay, because I mean, these people have, what can I say, rubberized containers that
They can continue to use those same ones that they have.
okay. When I called your office or your headquarters, I talked to a young lady named Bree, by the way, very sweet, very nice, very helpful. And I asked if I could have 2 65-gallon containers, one for garbage and one for recycling, because that larger one is just a little bit too big, too much, too unwieldy to handle. Now, she said that would be okay.
She emailed me on it, and I said that for you, I would do it. Yes, we would remove the 95 and give you the 65. I don't want to force you to carry something that you can't carry.
Yeah, well, I could, but I don't want to.
Yeah, we're gathering a list of those calls, and we'll come in after deployment day, and we'll swap those out after the 1st of April.
Does that mean that I get a 65 in the black, or will it be? in-
Correct. Yes, you will get a 65 black. They'll remove the 95 and give you a 65 black.
Okay, now if I have additional questions, and I don't want to bug you guys all the time, can I call Public Works?
Call us. Call us.
Call
us.
SBC.
Bob's a busy man.
Bree did say to me this, and I'm not a techie person at all. She said if they forget or they don't pick up a yard waste, let's say, or they don't pick up the recycling on the day they're supposed to, that the next day, she says, you can email us. I said, well, I don't do that. She says, actually, a phone call is a little quicker.
Correct, yeah, because we have, our call response time is within seconds. So, I mean, and I suggest any of you to call.
So Sandy, just so you know, they said they'll pave your alley for free too, because yours is the only crap.
Okay.
Is there any other questions?
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, thank you guys.
Awesome, and thank you guys. We're really looking forward to it. We're excited, and there's a lot of good stuff in the role. We feel free just to, you guys all have my number, please contact me. I know I got some meetings lined up with a lot of you aldermen, and we've done a couple already. I'll be here again next Tuesday at 6 p.m. for another community meeting, just to let the residents know. We're just going to start pushing and pounding this into everybody. So thank you for letting us be a part of your community, and we're excited to be your new waste and recycling hauler. So thank you guys
And I
again.
just want to repeat, because we put out an ENS about using the cans once the new one's delivered.
Correct.
We'll still not use waste management once the new one's delivered. We'll use your cans, but waste management will pick them up. 'Cause
Correct.
That'll be a 30-day span.
Correct.
So I just want to repeat that, because there's a gap there.
We can't stress that enough.
Okay.
Yep. And if for some reason waste doesn't pick them up, we're still we have the trucks already now. So if we need to dispatch a truck out to just start trouble checking areas, we'll have a truck out there prior to the first if we need to too.
Okay.
The most important thing is just to get the stuff removed.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
I have nothing else for committee of the whole. If I can have a motion to adjourn.
So moved, second.
Ruiz by Aaronella. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. See you back in a few minutes. Oh, a little while.
garbage can was right there.
I didn't see it.
It wasn't there, it was under here.
That's what I thought, okay, because I didn't see it.
I kicked, I said, what is that?
Thanks.
4 minutes.
Does everybody have their microphones on? In about a minute. Move the podium.
Where you going, Rich?
Hey, Rob, is that one on?
Who's giving us the signal for the camera? Doesn't look on. Oh, Melissa. Melissa's in the wings.
It's on, right?
Okay, you can just.
I know, it's chilly. Keep us awake.
Oh, they're denying that. They're denying the whole thing. Okay, pull it. That's great.
Okay.
That'll work.
Clerk Palka would call the council meeting to order, please.
Lennon,
Here.
Roywood,
Here.
Leisure,
Here.
Fate,
Here.
Pabon,
Here.
Ruiz,
Here.
Aaronella,
Here.
Carmichael.
Here.
8 present, Mayor.
If we could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and please remain standing. If we could please keep in our thoughts and prayers the family of former Alderman Richard Toman, who has recently passed away, as well as all the men and women we have on the street tonight. Thank you. If anybody wishes to address the open forum, please step forward to the podium, state your name and address.
Good evening. My name is Yadira Padilla. I am a First Ward resident and the chapter president of JSA at Morning West. Our chapter just came back from our DC trip and it was so much fun. We visited all the famous landmarks like the White House, the Capitol Building, the Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial, the National Archives, but most importantly, we got to meet with Senator Tammy Duckworth. We got to learn a lot from her while also learning important history at the nation's capital. I would also like to thank everyone that contributed to the trip, especially Mayor Lovera for always supporting our chapter in every way possible. And I also want to give a shout out to SBC for their generous donation to our organization. We couldn't have made it to DC without our sponsor support, and thank you guys all so much.
Thank you, Dara. Anybody else from the audience for open forum? Alderman, anything for open forum? Okay, hearing none. Item C1, please.
Item C1 are the minutes of the regular meeting of January 23rd, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve the regular city council meeting minutes of January 23rd, 2024.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Whitewood to approve the general city council minutes of January 23rd, 2024. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item E1, please.
Item E1 is a communication from the Berwyn Development Corporation, a recognition of Finish Line grant recipients.
David?
Mr. Mayor, members of council, it's my pleasure this evening to be able to recognize three businesses that were the beneficiaries of receiving Finish Line grants from the city of Berwyn. The first one is Belelo Comingo. Dance with me, if they could come forward, please. They received $33,247,000. Their investment was over $82,000 that they made in our community. I don't have a camera.
That's okay.
Thanks. If you share them with me. I forgot my phone today for the first time in years. I feel naked. Don't go anywhere. Thank you. Our second one would be the business owners of Physicians to Health. Manuel Davila, are you here? Thanks, Manuel.
Physicians to you.
If you come up.
Physicians to you.
Oh, Physicians to you. I'm sorry, my information is. And our third award this evening in recognition would go to the owner of, business owner of Preferred Rate, Juan. You're here, I believe. He received a grant of $27,000, and he invested over $277,000 in our community. Mr. Mayor and members of council, these are just three examples this evening of your efforts to contribute funds to encourage private development in the community that are reaping great rewards for private investment in our community. So I thank you.
Thank you, David. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept this communication as informational, as well as thank the three business owners for their commitment to the city of Berwyn.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Whitewood to consider the communication informational and thank the three business owners for their commitment to the city of Berwyn. Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item F1, please.
Item F1 is a communication from the mayor with a proclamation. Whereas the city of Berwyn takes pride in recognizing February as National Black History Month in recognition of the incredible achievements of Black Americans and all persons of African descent. And whereas we pay homage to the rich history and contributions of Black Americans who have shaped our city, state, and nation in countless ways through centuries of struggle and triumph. And whereas we celebrate the diversity of Black people, whether they self-identify as African, African American, Black, Afro-Latino, or Black multi-ethnic. And whereas Negro History Week was first established in 1926 under the leadership of Dr. Carter G. Woodson, the famed African-American historian who would forever be known as the father of Black history. And whereas this year's theme, Black Americans and the Arts, celebrates the profound and evolving impact of Black artistry on their culture, national identity, and social movements that have spanned the world over, through literature, music, architecture, dance, film, and every conceivable medium in between. Black artists and intellectuals have used their talents to honor their heritage, educate and inspire, and open minds and hearts. And whereas in the 1920s and 30s, the rise of the Black Renaissance and New Negro movement brought the black arts to an international stage. Members of the armed forces, such as James Reese, Europe, and artists such as Langston Hughes, Josephine Baker, and Louis Molu Jones brought black culture and black American aesthetic internationally. And black culture began its ascent to becoming a dominant cultural movement to the world. In addition to the Harlem Renaissance, today we recognize that cities like Los Angeles, Chicago, and New Orleans also were homes to many black artists. And whereas black art has been a powerful agent of change and social uplift throughout our nation's history, many and varied forms of creative expression have had a pivotal role in opening new dialogues, challenging us to examine hard truths, and inspiring us to work towards something better. Whereas during Black History Month, let us draw inspiration from this legacy as we continue together on a path toward equality, liberty, and opportunity for all. Our shared history shows us that we rise and fall together, an enduring lesson reflected in the words of Dr. Maya Angelou. The truth is, no one of us can be free until everybody is free. And now, therefore, let it be proclaimed that I, Mayor Robert Rivero, and the esteemed members of the City Council hereby proclaim February 2024 as Black History Month in the City of Berwyn, and call upon public officials, educators, and residents to observe this month with national and local ceremonies, activities, and programs. Dated the 13th day of May, 2024.
I motion that we adopt the, the proclamation recognizing February as National Black History Month. Affix the necessary signatures and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Aaronella, seconded by Lennon, to adopt a proclamation recognizing February as National Black History Month, fix the necessary signatures, and place on its way to passage. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item F2, please.
Item F2 is a resolution allowing the, F2 is a resolution allowing the Recreation Department's baseball parade.
Be my motion to adopt the resolution, authorize the corporate authorities to fix the necessary signatures and place it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Carmichael, to adopt the resolution, affix the necessary signatures, and place on its way to passage. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. The baseball parade is Saturday, May 4th at 9 a.m. Item G1, please.
Item G1 is a communication from the clerk regarding handicap parking recommendations.
Alderman Aaronella, you have a motion.
Yes, I motion to remove 1615 South Wisconsin, and I motion for approval of a drop-off zone.
Second.
Motion by Aaronella, seconded by Leisure, to remove 1615 Wisconsin from the list and approve a drop-off zone. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Do I have a motion on the rest of the addresses?
Motion.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I motion to approve, I don't know,
Concur with the clerk's.
concur with the clerk's recommendation for the approval of 6926 West 29th Street, the denial of 2214 South Ridgeland.
Second.
Motion by Aaronella, seconded by Leisure, to concur with the clerk's recommendations regarding the other two addresses. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item I1, please.
Item I1 is a communication from Alderperson Ruiz, a submittal of committee minutes of meetings held in March, June, July, August, and September.
I'd like to make a motion to accept these meeting minutes as informational.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Pabon, to consider the meeting minutes as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J1, please.
J1 is a communication from City Attorney Bertucca requesting consideration of the SEIU Local 73 collective bargaining agreement for January 1, 2024 through December 31st, 2030.
I'll make a motion to ratify and approve the SEIU Local 73 Collective Bargaining Agreement and direct the corporate authorities to execute the contract.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Roywood to accept the communication ratifying the contract and to have direct the corporate authorities to affix the signatures. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J2, please.
J2 is a communication from Assistant Finance Director Ben Desch, asking consideration of the 2023 GW and Associate Audit Engagement Letter.
I'll make a motion to approve the agreement with GW Associates PC to perform the 2023 audit services for the city and authorize the mayor and city attorney to execute said agreement, affix necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Roywood to concur with the recommendation of Assistant Finance Director Desch, approving the agreement with GW and Associates PC for the 2023 audit services, authorize the mayor and city attorney to execute the agreement, place on its way to passage. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J3, please.
Oh, J3, thank you. J3 is a communication from Mr. Desch, asking for a declaration of surplus property for a 2013 Ford Explorer.
Be my motion to concur with Assistant Finance Director Desch's communication to consider the 2013 Ford Explorer as surplus and listed as surplus and sold.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Fate to concur with Assistant Director Desch and consider the 2014 Ford Explorer surplus and to be sold. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J4, please.
Item J4 is a communication from Public Works Director Schiller with a resolution for improvement under the Illinois Highway Code for the 2024 motor fuel tax street resurfacing program.
It'd be my motion to concur with Director Schiller's approval of staff recommendation for the 2024 MFT street resurfacing program in the amount of $2.8 million for road waste resurfacing, spot curb, ADA corners, and sewer spot repairs.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Pabon to concur with Director Schiller as well as staff and allow the 2024 motor fuel tax street resurfacing program to the tune of $2,800,000 to be approved. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Carmichael to approve the consent agenda as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Aldermanic committee meetings. Alderman Lennon.
Call to chair.
Alderman Roywood.
Call the chair.
Alderman Leisure.
I'm holding a Fire and Police Committee meeting here Tuesday, February 20th, 6 p.m. in the council chambers.
Alderman Fate.
Call the chair.
Alderman Capone.
I'm holding a Fifth Ward community meeting on March 19th at Het Park Studio. That's Highland and 19th, 6 p.m. And we're going to be talking about SBC coming in and the transition, as well as just safety concerns folks are having around traffic and speeding around the Het Park area.
You have SBC coming in.
Yes, they're coming in. Yeah.
Alderman Ruiz.
I have a virtual Zoom meeting scheduled for Thursday, February 22nd. And SBC will be there just reiterating the information that they shared today, along with other community updates.
Okay. Alderman Aaronella.
Call the chair.
Alderman Carmichael.
Call the chair. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion adjourned by Carmichael, seconded by Aaronella. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Richard?
bring the band at the school next week. It's gonna be fun.
We don't use that in normal language. Necessary signature.